start right out. You know, the delicate issue dividing the nation. The Color Rush green jerseys. Yay or nay?
So blue wears
in the blue.
Sorry, bring the steel nice. It'd be better if it was a 72. You would want it.
So how are you doing? It's been a lot. You guys.
Wait.
Oh, wait a second.
Somebody has a Raiders jersey on?
Oh yeah. It's diversity.
Okay. The Raiders need at least one fan.
Oh my.
They have at least one fan.
I gotta tell one story. So last Christmas time, this is not something that got out there very much. I was invited by Brandon Meebane and some folks to come down to Toys R Us at South Center. And there were a bunch of the team, a bunch of the players were there. They brought their families, and they were giving Christmas to the kids. They were giving each of the kids $100. And all of a sudden on the radio comes, we have a cleanup. We have a body spill on aisle 4. It's a big one. It's a big mess. Come around the corner, the guy's freaking out from Toys R Us and runs into this guy on the radio. Do you remember that? That's Micheal Bennett in a nutshell for you. Alright, wait. Woo! Alright, so Black Santa, you signed your autograph. So where did that ever come from?
It was, Santa's always been white in some places, Southern Africa, so I wanted to have a Black Santa. I love Christmas, I love giving back, and I just started calling myself Black Santa because I bring gifts. Long explanation.
What do you mean long explanation? These people have been waiting like 8 hours for you.
Oh, wow.
I'm exaggerating just to make
it made me feel a lot better. I feel better now.
Good. Oh, yeah. These guys, look at them over there.
Oh, wow. How you guys doing? You got the Color Rush? Ooh.
Oh, Color Rush. Was that like $300 or something? 150.
No, that's Russell Wilson. It's 300. Mine's is on discount.
But yours is big.
Mine's is on discount.
I think you can still get the Percy Harvin.
Oh man, that's really cool.
They still sell them.
Yeah, me, Percy Harvin, Zach Miller, Chris Cummings, Red White, we're all in the little section. Like, if you have any extra money, grab a Michael Bennett jersey.
Were you always like this? I go back to high, you know. So you're growing up in Houston. Were you always Moses Red? Were you always this guy?
Yeah, I was always the same, man. My wife will tell you, been where since high school, and I've always been the same. I always want to keep it light, never, getting caught up in all the moments, just enjoying every day. It's just me. I like to enjoy every day, because every day is the best day when you wake up.
But you were smart. You got an A&M. You went to Texas A&M, which is a great school, and that's right. Not for dumb.
No, it's not. It's an alright school. Well, we did win. We won more than you do, but that's different.
Then you came to the Seahawks.
Yes.
And ignominiously, we're not with the Seahawks very long, but you ended up in Tampa. I love the fact that you were not drafted. You showed me, much like many of the players on this team that have the chip, whether it's Sherman in the 5th round, Doug Baldwin undrafted. Did you, after you left here, your first impression, because you left, you went to Tampa, then you came back as a free agent, did you always have a desire to come back to Seattle?
I always thought that I would end my career in Seattle because I love the way when I came here. saw myself retiring from Tampa. It was just something about the city. And when I came here, I always felt like it was at home, and it was like one of my first experiences away from Texas, and I just loved it. I loved the environment, I loved the weather, I loved the city, and I just never wanted to leave. And now I came back. It was like the story being written again. Coming back, leaving, and then winning the Super Bowl was crazy.
I was looking at pictures the other day of one of you doing the push-ups in the confetti. Yeah.
He rode the bike around the outside too. Super Bowl.
Finally get there. Are you able? What is that like in that moment when everything, is so overwhelming?
I wasn't really overwhelmed. I feel like it was just another game. And then sometimes my wife told me I need to enjoy some of those moments too. A little bit more because I'm just like, it's just another game. It's like, I've been wired to just realize that sometimes it's just a sport, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many great things going on in my life. And when you win, you realize like, the trophy was great, but it's just about the moments that you spend with those teammates. And those memories are the memories I'll never know. Because at the end of the day, when you win, you got a trophy, but that trophy doesn't talk back to you. When you have all your great teammates that you had that journey with, that's the best part of that moment is that you know that a lot of those guys won't be around because of the simple fact of the business of the sport. And you just want to be with those people again. And it's hard to reenact those moments, and that's what you enjoy about that moment is the people around you.
And I love it. One of the great things, people don't get to see, in the locker room. I come to practice and get to see you guys in there playing ping pong. And, I mentioned Bruce Irvin at one point that we talked about the Raiders, but I remember him, and Lockett playing for $3,000 on the ping pong table. Seeing the real closest, it's not an act. It's not, it's like I've covered other teams and baseball teams where you've got one group here, one group here. You guys, as long as I've been, this group has been together since 13, the Super Bowl year. It's legitimate.
Yeah, because a lot of times in different sports, one player, all you need is one player. Maybe baseball, you might need a great pitcher and one great hitter. And in basketball, you got LeBron James, But in football, you need everybody in every moment. So it's like you become a family because you spend more time with those people than sometimes you spend with your own family, and then you start to integrate with their family. You just become a family, and you start playing for that guy in front of you, and you feel his pain when he has an injury. You feel it when somebody gets cut. You feel so close to him because you have done so much to get to that moment of a game, and you just love your teammate. So it's easy to play. You just have a great working relationship, but we also, we continue to talk to each other whenever the players leave. So we just become a great family.
What is it that makes this franchise so special? Obviously things turned around when Pete Carroll and John Schneider came here. What is it about those guys that makes the Seahawks what they are?
Hands down, most of the important thing about the Seahawks is the fans. If you look at how many false starts we did, how many different improvements, the fans say 12 man is such a big thing coming from A&M, and knowing how the fans bring a big part. I remember being at Kyle Field and guys when I see AJ Peterson, we still talk about this, like the false starts that OU has, just simply because of the fans. And when I come here, I think about the 49ers game, all the big games that we played, and the fans play a big part of that. And Pete Carroll and John Schneider, they just do a great job of evaluating talent. I think they evaluate talent better than anybody in the league, and they develop their players. A lot of teams don't develop their players well, and I think that Pete Carroll and John Schneider do a great job of that.
So why can't you beat the tail Rams? What is the deal? I
don't know, man. It's like they beat us. It's hard to see.
We didn't give up a touchdown for the record.
We haven't given up any points this whole time, man. Hold on, man. Are we supposed to eat?
Oh, now we've got food for you. Well, let's finish this.
No, I can't eat on stage. This is rude.
Okay, never mind.
That is not the American way. Ooh, but I changed my mind. That's cheese fries.
No, this is Stacey Howard with the Washington State Fair. Now, what is this that you brought here?
Well, he likes to cook.
Yes.
So we brought him some of our new items this year. We have a rabbit and python sausage.
Rabbit and python.
We have an alligator burger.
Oh, alligator. I like crocodile, but
If you want to try it right now, we have something a little friendlier we can bring in.
pork, Michael?
I mean, I'll look at it. Let me see.
Okay, you can put that on.
This is a Wagyu beef burger with onions. I don't eat onions, so that's it. Oh, alligator. Okay. Oh, yeah, that smells really good, huh? Oh, rabbit and python.
We're going to have breaking news. Michael Bennett becomes a vegetarian at the Washington State Fair.
That's definitely rabbit and python. How do you even? What? How do you
eat the rabbit?
Get those two things together, like go put python in.
Eats the rabbit.
Is that true? He says the python eats the rabbit. Is that true? I live in Seattle.
I don't know. I'm from Texas, but man, we eat some stuff, but man, python and rabbit.
Okay. So
thank you for the thought, though. The thought that counts. It's like when you buy your wife a gift, you know. It's like the thought that counts, but you always take it back.
She mentioned cooking. That's one of the things that people may not know about you is that you are quite the culinary.
Charlie's friend.
Look at the pig squealing. Squealing.
Oh, wow. I love the pet pig.
Welcome to the Washington State Fair.
Wow, I've seen everything.
This is Kaepernick the pig.
Is this
Kaepernick? Yeah.
They seem to be really enjoying meeting Michael Bennett. Look at this.
Kaepernick the pig. I like it.
Man, he just brought a pig to me. I did everything today. I practiced. I saw a pig, had a python and snake sandwich. Just got to meet that one. It's been good.
It must be so fun to be able to go out and do these kinds of things beyond just the usual football leagues.
Yeah.
This opens the world.
It does open the world because a lot of times I think of as the fans don't truly get to know a player, and the player doesn't truly get to know the fans unless they have some kind of interaction. And it's good to have interaction with the fans so they can understand about where I come from. What I'm about, because I'm not from this area, I'm from another part of the United States, and when I come out and people start to get to know you, you just get that conversation going, and it's just cool. And then fans mean so much, and it's just cool to always go out and get to talk to them. And I'm the kind of guy that likes to talk to people, love to have conversation, any kind of conversation, so it's cool for me, it's a great job.
You ever thought about running for office?
Running for office? A couple of times, but then I should, but yeah, I'm thinking about running for president at this point.
Yeah.
Kanye West is going. It's like if Kanye can do it, I can do it.
You would have. I would guess we would all vote for Michael Bennett.
That's enough. Like I said, at least I ran for president. You know, I'm gonna put that on my tombstone. He ran for president, and he won the Super Bowl.
Pot instead of chicken in every pot. Now we got a piglet in every pot there. So you guys, I don't want to get real heavy. There's enough of that out there, but you have always been outspoken and brought thoughtful discussion about whatever it might be, whether it's race relations and everything like that. And I think there's a real interesting conversation right now about an athlete's role in society. And I love talking to Doug and I love talking to you. Why not use your platform to help influence the world? It seems to me almost a waste if you don't.
Yeah, I feel like it is a waste. I feel like in life you have life is so short and you want to influence it in a positive way. I think a lot of times as athletes, you end up being bought out. So you end up becoming a brand for everybody else. And you just speak whatever you get paid for, like whether it's McDonald's, Pepsi, and all these products, and you forget about that there are real people out there and there's kids that look up to you and they want to be guided in the right way. So you definitely want to share your platform and make sure that you are being true to who you really are. I don't want to sell people, a sham when I'm just being who I really am, and I want to be a great, impactful person. And I feel like that's the things that, that really matter. At the end of the day, there's always new champions. There's always a guy making more sacks. There's always a guy making more tackles, scoring more touchdowns. But at the end of the day, it's about how do you impact your environment? How do you create something around you? How do you change people's ideas, and how do you keep people influenced? How do you influence kids? And it's a battle with a lot of people, because a lot of times people don't have the great influences that they need. And I feel like I've had so many great mentors. I had so many great conversations with some of the greatest minds in the world, and I want to share my ideas of me and share my ideas of helping in the environment.
Well, I love too that you're actually, and you think that there is spot by Doug. Well, Doug is another great, it's Sherman.
Yes.
So, one of the smartest guys, all of you guys are so smart beyond, and I don't think a lot of people get that, because we do a press conference, and we may be with you for half an hour and you get a 20-second clip on the news. Then it is not just talking out of your you-know-what. No. It's actually pretty research.
Yeah, it's just like, you do so much research. I mean, you have so much time to educate yourself, and you want to make sure that you have the proper information when you're talking about something. And we do a great job of doing that. We have to do a great job of having dialogue within our locker room about things that's going on in the world. And like I said, like, the number one thing I feel like as a person, especially as an athlete, is to influence. So many kids are, they see us and they see what we're going through, they see our message, they see our story. They get influenced and they get inspired. And I can just remember getting the inspiration to be here at this moment because somebody inspired me to do something great. And that's all I want to share with kids.
So the show of unity, it was interesting because the evolution of the Kaepernick taking a knee and raising an important discussion, but at the time it seemed to me he hadn't quite articulated why he was doing what it sort of was coming. And you guys were so thoughtful when you decided to come out as a team, but this is not a protest per se. This is a show of unity, and it's very different.
It is a show of protest. It's a protest that we need to be united, and I think that for so long in society we've been divided on whether how tall we are, how short we are, how we think, how we look, how we dress, and at the core of everything we're just human beings, and we have to figure a way to get along because at the end of the day everybody's different. But being different is what makes everybody special. It's like you have to be able to perform and deal with people in the way that they are. And I think a lot of times people just they don't travel, they don't see how people are, and they just get stuck in the bubble of not seeing that people are different. That's okay. And I think that's what we wanted to show. We wanted to show that everybody in this building. I mean, if you think about this, in reality, what we did was such a big, powerful message. Because right now I got 3 kids. If I go to dinner and I say, "What do you guys want to eat?" Everybody's going to have a different idea. And at that one moment, we had 53 men from 53 parts of the United States, all over, some from different parts of the world, but we all agreed on one thing, and that one thing is that we needed to be united. And I think people miss that message because it's like, oh, that's not a strong enough message, but I'm like, that is a strong enough message. You just saw everybody in our organization agree on one thing. I mean, when do you agree on one thing? If I asked you who was the greatest quarterback in Seahawks history, there'd be so many people that say different. What actually was the greatest defensive end in Seahawks history? That'd be easy. That'd be easy. That's not something that we need to discuss. That's not something we need to discuss. But I'm just saying, there's so many different people. Everybody's so different, and that's what makes us great and great in the world. Like when you travel, you go to Italy, you see everybody from Italy. They all Italian. It's spaghetti. Everybody's eating the same exact thing. But when you're in America, you can go out right now and have Indian food, Chinese food, African American food, Ethiopian food, Croatian food, Russian food, German food. It's just so many different people in a place, and it just makes it super cool and great.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, man.
No. I'm like, it's like, what are they wanting here? Let's talk about let's talk about the Seahawks here. Sunday, San Francisco. I know some people are worried. Last year this time, I believe you were 0-2. You went on to the playoffs, 3rd round. So you're wondering when you're already better. 50% better by my
50% is always better.
So looking ahead to Sunday, where's the team at now versus say where you were a week ago?
I think we're better. I think you're dealing with something different. I think a lot of times people now go from a Russell Wilson that's the most mobile quarterback in the NFL to now teams playing different because of his ankle. And sometimes it takes time to adjust, and fans and the media has to give us a second to adjust to our new environment. Our old environment was Marshawn Lynch and Jimmy Graham, giving these guys a ball. Now we got new faces and new characters, it's a whole new plot. Same story, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, same characters, but we just got so many different guys that's just stepping up. Christian Michael, and I think offenses take a little longer to get it because you have to be so much time, and it's a lot about time. And defense is really easy. You just line up and whoop the person in front of you, and that's easy. That's easy when it's like, okay, this guy's in front of me, good luck, see you tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but offense, you have to get people on time, and I think we're right on schedule. I think we're going to have a great season. I know it. I told my brother that we were going to play the Patriots again in Houston, and I was going to champion, and the family was going to fall over me, and I was going to have an Arabian horse, and I was going to get a thing named after me. So this is a whole process. This is very thought-provoking. It's up already.
I got to ask you about the bike ride in the NFC Championship because we got a chance every league. Just one of the great moments in life. Was that just a spontaneous? It was there.
It was super spontaneous. It was just like, we played a hard game, and I don't want to walk. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm gonna ride this bike. You know, I rode the bike. And it was just like at that moment, it was like I was a child. At that moment, the second one was bigger because the first one we won it, and at the second time I had lost some very important people in my life, and at that moment I felt like it was for them. Like everything I did at that moment, it was to glorify what they had been through and they just passed away. So at that moment, it was just that great moment. I felt like a kid. I felt free. You know what I mean? And then so I just rode the bike, and man, I didn't realize at that moment that how that moment would become a Seattle icon, you know what I mean? Like people would love that moment, you know what I mean? So, but I think everybody feels like that. Like they feel when they have this greatest moment of their life, they just want to be free for that time. And I felt free right there. It was just a cool moment.
You seem better here than there.
It's really weird in life now because, like you said, that moment. If I Googled right now, Micheal Bennett bike, there are like 1 million retweets, pictures, and all of that.
Yeah, but I didn't get none. My wife is still mad because we didn't get our take on that. we didn't capitalize on that. No, I'm joking. I didn't realize it was a capital. You can make money off that. I should have. Russell Wilson has a shirt. So does Richard Sherman and Marshawn Lynch. I'm like, man, I need a shirt.
Is there ever any jealousy? I mean, Beast Mode clothing line, and Russell's doing. He does the X-Box, whatever all of his big things are, and then another guy might, have Beacon Plumbing because, not to denigrate Bobby Wagner, he took the Marshall. I got to tell you,
which commercial was better? Because me and my wife argued about this. Which one did you like better, Marshall or Bobby's?
Oh, Marshall's a classic.
Yeah, but Bobby's was kind of like I don't know. Yeah, it was alright.
What's funny is
Zach. Okay, who liked Marshall's commercial? Who liked Bobby Wagner's? Okay, it was I gotta do it one more time, so I want to make sure I'm hearing this right. Who liked Marshall's commercial? Who liked Bobby Wagner's commercial?
What's funny is the Beacon Plumbing guy, they because they advertise at the station.
Oh, they did right now?
They did like 1,000 bucks. It was nothing. This was Marshall's first season here. They ran that thing forever. You want to talk about getting the best return on investment?
That was.
That Beacon Plumbing ran forever, Unschooled routine, but they remember it.
They remember that was information. But obviously, Bobby's acting performance will never be, we don't want to see it.
Maybe you can help him.
I'm trying to help him, but I can't give you this, This is not available if you don't have Amazon. I try to.
Or if you could advertise one product, like if there was one dream product, what would it be?
One dream product.
One dream endorsement for you.
There's kids here. One dream endorsement? Does it have to be like a real machine though? Like a teleporting machine. I love it like that. Something like that. Even though it's far-fetched, but I would love to be like here in the air and that, But an airplane, I love to be an airplane so I can get free flights. Because flying is the most expensive thing, with Airbnb it's cheaper, but the flights are just outrageous.
Yeah, you had trouble being free.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people look like.
How old are the kids now?
My oldest daughter is 9, the second one is 5, and one is 3.
Is your oldest daughter, is she impressed by dad, or is she already embarrassed by dad, as most young daughters are?
I think a little bit of both. I was a basketball coach too. So.
Oh. What kind of coach are you?
I'm a good coach. I think sometimes I had the first couple of weeks I was like, wait. I'm holding these kids to too much of a high standard. I'm like, why don't you just jump it over? And I'm like, just run him over. And I'm like, wait, they're 9. You know what I mean? Like, so it took a while to be like, okay, they're kids, they're gonna make mistakes, and some of the stuff I'm telling them was over their head. And once I got to that point, I coached both of my daughter's team and a flag football team, and it was cool.
Do they know who you are? Do they recognize?
Yeah, they recognize me, but they kept it cool. They kept it cool.
You show them dance?
I showed them the dance.
Yeah. Show them dance?
Backwards.
Oh, he's backwards. That's always like this Friday when we get a report, oh, he's questionable. Short of being crippled, you are going on that field on Sunday.
Yes. That's different.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Hey, do we want to do some questions here?
Yes, I love to do some questions.
Okay, let's.
I am the people's champ.
Okay, we're going to do a few questions, and then all you folks that are waiting to actually meet Mr. Moses Fred. Do we have the microphone here? Okay.
Yes.
All right, Stacey's going to take it around. Let's see if who's got it. Oh, there we go.
Right here. Okay.